she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so. Push it back on it, bring it back on it. Give me the thing, make I'm a waffle lock on it. Wine it, wiggle it, send it, chop on it. Two more shots, now we in a hot panic. Two girl and I'm ready for jump on it. True to my word, I'm ready for jump on it. Ready for run on it, ready for dunk on it. Tag team in for your truck, we pump on it. Hands up high, we burning up the sky. We got the dance all crazy, got the club on fire. I like the way you dance, you got me in a trance. My baby, she don't mind at all. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so.
Scared, you fucking should be careful what you put on the fucking internet about people. What about the fucking YouTuber that fucking talked about the god?
I do not have sex with men. I do not have sex with men.
Wine it, girl. Same time I time, she a time it, girl. Same time I line me, I line it up for course line it. Find me a private girl.
They had big ones. They had big balls. Like they.
This on a crime, I'm a climate girl. Set the temperature, the climate girl. Check the rhyme on me, I rhyme it. She combine it. This up our private world. Hands up high, we burning up the sky. We got the dance all crazy, got the club.
Yo, yo.
You got me in a
Yo.
trance. My baby, she don't
Yo.
mind at all. Girl, I got you so high and the night. Push it out, if it feels alright.
Yes, sir.
No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so.
Turn up, it's your boy, your mama back in the building. You know what time it is, the greatest goddamn stream of all time. Everybody stand up right now. We are back at it again. Girl World Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. She doesn't mind.
Ain't gonna be shy about it. Ain't telling no lie, girl. I'm a animal. I'm breaking it down for the.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, mama, aka Hi, it's how aka All of the Lights, aka Keep Your Mouth Quiet. I said, aka Keep Your back at it again. You already know what time it is. The world's greatest goddamn streamer. It ain't even close, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with another goddamn classic. Get your popcorn ready, because you already know what time it is. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Yes, that's right. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. If you can see the top, it's spinning. So yeah, let's get this thing started. Hey. Wow, we got a lot of things to go. We got a lot of things to get through right quick. First and foremost, let's get into the hatefulness of our girl Ja Rule. Every thug needs a lady, and every thug needs a down ass bitch. Our girl NOMADNESSLIFE. Okay, she had again her hateful channel, her same old content. She had a lot to say yesterday, and here she is after she showed off the beautiful decorations in her home, you know, getting ready for Christmas, and she's all in the Christmas spirit. And then she decided to go on her stream and basically do a hate-filled foodie beauty reaction like she normally does, because she has nothing else. Here she is. Go ahead, roll it.
Desiree, there's a market for it. People who do a channel to hate on you are not creative enough in regards to making unique and fun content.
Right.
They lean into hate. It's boring, trashy, and not at all. Right, Jenny? I know.
What did Jenny say? In my opinion, people who do a channel to hate on you are not creative enough in regards making unique and fun content.
Talk to us.
They lean into hate.
Yes.
No, that's not what this is about, Jenny. This is our soap operas. Don't get it twisted, sweetheart.
This is your soap opera? Wow. This is a boring ass soap opera. What the fuck are you talking about? This is our soap opera. What is this? Days of Our Lives? What is this? What's going on? I mean, usually soap operas have like a plot, a twist, you know, ending, a beginning, you know what I mean? A start over. Like, how is this a soap opera? I'm confused. So you telling me when you watch your soap operas sitting down in front of the TV, you pause every 2 seconds to give your comments on what you're watching? I mean, come on. How often do you hit the space bar when you're watching your TV shows, huh? Tell me, talk to me real quick. But go ahead. This is your soap opera. God.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
And yes, we do fun stuff on our channels.
Like what?
My God, she doesn't live rent-free in my head. She's my soap opera.
She didn't name one thing that she does that's fun. We do fun things here. Name one thing. And this is my soap opera. Every thug needs a lady. DMX is over here telling us how this is her soap opera. Go ahead.
Get it twisted. And yes, we do fun stuff on our channels.
Like what?
My God, she doesn't live rent-free in my head. She's my soap opera.
So she doesn't live rent-free in your head, but you talk about her every day, and your excuse is because she's your soap opera. Tell me you're pathetic without telling me you're pathetic. Go ahead.
She pops up something, I come on, hang out with my people, but my members get to enjoy.
No. You hang out with your morons. That just name them what they are. just let's keep it real. Just a bunch of idiots who, if Yaba's offline because they're zombieing for her, and then you go in the afternoon when nobody goes on, and then they zombie for you, and then when FFG pops up, they zombie for her. That's what it is. Come on, let's be real.
I come on, hang out with my people, but my members get to enjoy my fun, living in my life kind of stuff. And I do parodies, and yeah, I'm a little bit more well-rounded than Hate Jenny.
Where's the parodies? Where's the parodies, No Madness? And it's kind of hard to do a parody of anybody when you sound like DMX and Ja Rule had a baby. I'm just asking, where are those parodies at? Hey guys, I'm gonna play Foodie Beauty. Hey, I'm Foodie Beauty. Where's the parodies? Are you doing voiceovers? What's going on here?
It's boring, trashy, and not at all hard to execute. So they do it. Says you, Jenny. That's what your comment was. Boring, trashy, and not even hard to execute. All you're doing is re-vomiting all the crap that Foodie says. Good for you, Jenny.
Because it's true. What are you doing? That's actually what... I mean, we have not seen one parody you've ever done. I don't know where you got that from, Ja Rule. And another thing is, all you're doing is getting your getting your what is this, an Apple iPad or something like that, and you're pointing it directly to your monitor and hitting the play button. Like, didn't you beg your audience for a fucking laptop? Wasn't that you? Why haven't you used it? I'm just confused. I'm just confused. But go ahead. You can't use OBS, Streamlabs, nothing. I mean, it's lazier than lazy. I mean, you're so fucking lazy. You don't have a technical bone in your body, but you want to come on every day to do the same stream. It just doesn't make any sense. Go ahead.
Birds of a feather.
Yeah, it's like easy money, you know?
So it's just stuffing your face in front of a camera. You don't even have to think of anything. You literally just eat and make moaning sounds and roll your eyes. The end, bye. The rest of us have to actually think when we react. It comes right off the cuff. You don't have that gift.
You have to think when you react. You say the same things every day. What are you thinking about? Like, come on, talk to us. We have to think when we react. We have to use our brains. Like what? What are you saying?
Your eyes. The end. Bye. The rest of us have to actually think when we react. It comes right off the cuff. You don't have that gift, and neither does Yuck in there. Happy birthday to you. Dun dun dun. Yeah, you too.
Thank you very much, Storm. Welcome.
Storm has become a member.
Welcome to the greatest stream of all time. Thank you very much for joining, Storm. Love your profile picture. Love it. Loving it. Welcome.
You know what? You're touched.
There's always going to be clout chasers. Always.
You are the clout we're chasing? Ma'am, if I wanted to chase clout, I would go after Amber Lynn.
Why don't you? Ja Rule, why don't you? If you wanted to chase clout, you would go after Amber Lynn. Okay.
She's got almost 3 times the subscribers you have and makes 4 times the money you make.
Exactly.
If not more.
Okay.
She can take a fucking month break and doesn't even hurt her. Because
that's your problem right there, stupid. You just answered your own question. See, this is why this channel's great and you're dumb. You just answered your own question. You just answered why you don't react to Amber Lynn if you wanted to chase clout. How can you chase clout reacting to Amber Lynn when you just said she takes months breaks off of her channel? Now, how is that going to work for somebody like you that that does a reaction every fucking day? What, you're going to react to the same vlog every fucking day? That's not going to work for you. But it works for you with Foodie Beauty because she goes live almost every day. She puts up a vlog almost every day. She's seen almost all the time. So she works out for you. So when you say, if I wanted to chase clout, I would do Amber Lynn. You tried to do Amber Lynn. It didn't work for you because she doesn't go live, or she doesn't go live at all, and she doesn't do vlogs as often. So it don't work for you, moron. So you sitting here saying, if I wanted clout, you stop the cap, okay? Stop it. I know you like to make your audience look dumb and you sound dumb, but please, nobody's falling for that dumb shit. Oh, I could just do this. Then do it then. I'm tired of all these reaction channels talking about how much they could do without Foodie Beauty. But they never seem to want to do it. It's all talk. Oh, you know what? I don't need you. I could do somebody else. I could do somebody else right now. And then the very next day, they're back to Foodie Beauty. Do it! Don't talk about it, be about it. Exactly. Because your audience wouldn't watch you if you was doing anything else. Moron. Tell the truth. I proved it on this channel. I proved every time y'all put a thumbnail of somebody else, guess who's not watching? Your audience. That's a fact. But again, they like to go with the, we don't need you, Foodie Beauty. I don't need you. Oh, no. That's how Rough Riders roll. That's what she's saying. I don't need you, Foodie Beauty. Oh, no. That's how Rough Riders roll. The hell out of here. Don't talk about it, be about it. You can't do Amber Lynn, moron. She doesn't go live every day, or she doesn't put out videos all the time. So you got no content. Well, I mean, whatever this you call is content.
Because chances are she put her money in her savings, right? Probably.
Right.
I would go after and react to much bigger channels than you. You are not clout.
Then do it. You know what? If I really wanted to be famous, I can react to much bigger channels than you. Then why you dedicated your whole channel for Foodie Beauty then? What? Because this is a soap opera? Is that what you're telling dummies? Because they wouldn't watch you do anything else. But go ahead. Believe whatever you want to believe in your fantasy world.
Who use clout,
False sense of grandiose.
like even if it's negative clout, if they use anything they can to build their channel, you know?
Isn't that why we're all here, Foodie? To build our channels?
But this is how stupid these people are. Just a second ago, you said the only reason why you're there is for a soap opera. This is your soap opera. And if I wanted to build my channel, and if I wanted clout, I go and react to bigger channels. Now you switch it up and you say, well, isn't that why we're here to build our... They're stupid. You just contradicted everything you just said 2 seconds ago. Isn't that why we're here to build our channel and clout? Exactly. So then why did you argue about it 2 seconds ago and say that's not why you're doing foodie beauty content? You said you're doing it because it's a soap opera. Now you're saying it because it's to build your channel and clout. Well, if that's the case, wouldn't you react to somebody bigger like you said and get more clout and more views? Amber Lynn's available. You're a liar. It's stupid to listen to these people. Oh, man. Thank you. Bye, Crack Mama. Thank you very much, Life Happened. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining in. I try to wake you up for like 2 seconds. Thank you.
But reacting to you isn't really building any of our channels. This is our soap opera.
Reacting to you isn't building any of our channel. Ma'am, FFG literally is avoiding her 9th eviction by reacting to Foodie Beauty. And in a minute, GORLICBREAD quit his job. Let me say that again. This nigga quit his...
Yeah, she flattered herself. It's called vanity. And if you watch the movie Devil's Advocate, you will learn what vanity gets you in the end. Scary shit, Foodie.
It's a weird.
Yeah, Foodie. Let's get to my man, since we talking about it. And wait a minute, let me finish off with No Madness dragging everybody in girl world has careers. Go ahead.
Black Diamond friggin' ski hills. They have no career. No, of course not.
We have no career. All right, who's baiting her over there? Let me see who it is. CB. She's a VIP beezer. CB, God bless her. They have no career. How do you know people don't have careers?
Thank you for saying that. How do you know? Well, let's play it right here. Here we go. Here is GORLICBREAD quitting his job to be a full-time Foodie Beauty reaction channel. Roll it. No career.
Guys, welcome back. Commentary for you. I want to start by thanking my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount in the description. Have a brand new energy drink, Omni. Been out for a few months.
Why is this nigga selling Steel Supplements? What is going on here? Hey, I got my sponsor right here, Steel Supplements. Yeah, that's right. For every strong man out there that needs to put on gloves to touch his baseball cards, this is for you. What's going on here?
Absolutely incredible. And the Glance LED, the ultimate Christmas gift for anyone in your life. Doesn't have to be a sports fan. Let me say the number one thing about this is there's no subscription fee. So you're going to give somebody a gift and you're not going to have to worry about them paying every quarter, month, year, week, whatever the case. They're going to be able to use it. And they're going to be able to customize it to whatever they want.
This man got to sell everything. he got to sell everything now. Hold on one second.
What the fuck are you talking about? I do got a uterus. And I'm pregnant and I'm carrying Tragi's children.
Hello, boy.
And I'm pregnant with
She's a
3.
damn no
Oh
good
my god, I
husband.
want to suck all your dick.
Tragic, go get a life.
Kiss my ass. How does my ass taste, hussy?
No one's gonna give you $40 here.
Hello, Jasmine. Shut the fuck up and don't talk to her like that.
Listen, Jill.
Okay, hold on. Mute that. Can you mute that freak?
No.
You look great. Say hello to my people.
I'm gonna eat them shrimp. I ain't letting them shrimp go bad.
The only reason DCA logs him the way she does is because of this.
So this is 8 inches.
But this
This
is-
the size that I like. My sauce. No. I like the penis is 8 inches. This is 8 inches.
Tragic is the one that started saying
Every
he's
time
taking
I
me
grab
behind
this,
the
I'm
bodega,
grabbing
he's
a
fucking
penis.
me behind the bodega. He
Hey,
fucked me, I got
this
triplets and this, that, the other. Okay?
Y'all gotta hold
I Bitch, what the fuck you talking about? I do got a utero. And I'm pregnant and I'm carrying Tragi's children. And I'm pregnant with 3.
I'm so sorry to hear
God,
that,
I'm
bro.
gonna suck all your dicks. Kiss my ass. How does my ass taste, hussy?
I wasn't filming you.
Oh my God. I'm so sick of these folks showing this shit on TV.
Hello, Jasmine.
I'll be embarrassed.
Shut the fuck up and don't talk to her.
All right. Sorry about that. But here he is. Like I said, he got to sell everything out the garage. Here we go.
News, weather, stocks. Of course, for a lot of us, it's sports. And somebody sent me a Madden clip, and I was going to do a video, but I want to do something a little different.
Talk to us.
First of all, let me just say you, the person listening to this, is the reason that I'm able to do this video because, 2019, 2020 was some crazy times.
So you looking at Foodie Beauty when you're talking like this? You are the reason why I can do this. Go ahead.
But for a lot of content creators, myself included, the benefit was incredible. Between this channel, between having a podcast at the time,
okay.
I was able to see consistent months of, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000.
He's 4'9".
Money I never dreamed of. When I was a kid, I think probably was a full year of pay. Thankfully, I was able to invest most of that. And because, some investments did go south, but most investments went north, I was in pretty good shape. A lot of my crypto purchases have really panned out. Just to give you a figure here, my average Bitcoin price is $22,000 per coin. So,
my nigga, if your average Bitcoin is 20,000 per coin, why, nigga? What's up with the credit cards, bro? Like, what's going on? You can't pay 2 of them, and you got 20. Man, this cap has got to this cap got to stop, y'all. This cap got to stop. How was you making all this bread, bro? When Jessica Messica said when you used to talk to her on the phone, you was on the bus. How was this possible? How was this possible, sir? But go ahead.
Just use that as a barometer. But I want to talk about one thing I heard today that really resonated with me. And it's that success is on the other side of fear.
Hold on.
And I want you to understand that, here I was for the longest time. I'm making decent money at my job, but I'm making a lot more money on my own. And I'm sitting there in a job that's not a bad job. And I want to stress that. I didn't have a terrible boss. I had an incredible boss. I had a boss that was actually so good, I probably stayed at the job longer than I should have. But what I did is I let that job impact me. I let that job change how I ran my own businesses and how successful I could be. I let that job hinder me and handcuff me for no reason. I went into a job every day.
Sorry about that. I had to go grab a pizza. Let me rewind it back a little bit. Go ahead.
Barometer. But went north. I was in pretty good shape. A lot of my crypto purchases have really panned out. Just to give you a figure here, my average Bitcoin price is $22,000 per coin. So just use that as a barometer.
Yeah, talk to us.
But I want to talk about one thing I heard today that really resonated with me. And it's that success is on the other side of fear.
Oh.
And I want you to understand that, here I was for the longest time. I'm making decent money at my job.
Okay.
But I'm making a lot more money on my own. And I'm sitting.
I'm making a lot more money doing Foodie Beauty content. This is crazy. I'm making good money at work, but I'm also making more money doing Foodie Beauty content. Go ahead.
There in a job that's not a bad job. And I want to stress that. I didn't have a terrible boss. I had an incredible boss. I had a boss that was actually so good, I probably stayed at the job longer than I should have. But what I did is I let that job impact me. I let that job change how I ran my own businesses and how successful I could be. I let that job hinder me and handcuff me for no reason.
So that job hindered you and handcuffed you, instead of doing 3 Foodie Beauty videos a day, it handicapped you to doing 4 or 5 possible ones? This is crazy. You know what's scary about this, though, is how much Foodie Beauty content this dude's gonna dish out on his Garlic Bread channel. Because he was already doing 3 videos a fucking day on Foodie Beauty. If Foodie Beauty looked out her window, he dedicated 20 minutes of doing a video about it, doing commentary over it, and editing it down. It's gonna be crazy. He about to do 7 videos a day.
Went into a job every day where I wasn't appreciated by upper management.
Oh.
Where I was micromanaged.
Oh.
Where I was constantly watched as if I was not trustworthy.
Wow. Wow. So you was having a hard time at work, huh? Being micromanaged, possibly like felt all stressed out and probably picked on. So what did you do? Like I said about a lot of these people, and why I like playing this video, to listen in on these clowns' real life is they stressed out. So who do they take all they stress out on? Foodie Beauty. That's why this nigga makes so many videos about Foodie Beauty with commentary over it. Because his real life and the way people treat him in his real life, he's sad all the time. So he got to take that out on somebody. He not happy. He wasn't happy at the place he was working at. Micromanaged and talked to the way he probably was being talked to. So he had to take his anger out on somebody. Foodie Beauty. That's why he does 2 videos a day, trying to tell her how she should be living and how she should be working and how she don't work and how Salah don't got a job. All this other stuff. While being micromanaged at your job and how much you didn't like it. And another thing is I find it hilarious. In the beginning of the video, you said how awesome your boss was. How amazing your boss was. He was so good, I stayed at that job longer than I was supposed to, than I should have. Now, if that is true, then why in the second half of this video, you say, well, I was being micromanaged and I wasn't treated the way I should have been treated? You just said you had an amazing boss just a second ago. Now you're saying the job was trash and I was micromanaged.
Appreciated by upper management, where I was micromanaged.
And you wasn't appreciated.
Wasn't appreciated by upper management.
Right.
Where I was micromanaged. Where I was constantly watched as if I was not trustworthy. I was given all of these benefits, medical, days off. But then when it came time to use them, I was simply told I couldn't do that.
What kind of illegal shit are you talking about? This is the bullshit that I be speaking on. What kind of illegal shit are you talking about? If you got vacation days and sick days, there is no boss in the world that can tell you that you can't take them. When I went and I said I wanted to take my vacation, they said no. Huh? What country you live in? What are you talking about? Just a second ago, you said how amazing your boss was. And you stayed longer than you should have because he was an amazing person. And now, when you asked for a sick day, the nigga said, fuck no. Show up, motherfucker. Like, come on. He deboed you, and you can't even do that in America, bruh. That's why man, come on, man. Come on.
Stop the cap.
You can't take your vacation days? That's crazy. Go ahead.
But then when it came time to use them, medical, days off. But then when it came time to use them, I was simply told I couldn't do that. For the 15 years I was there, we were perennially understaffed to the point that you had to apply for days off months in advance and then would be told weeks prior that that day could not be approved.
That's illegal, dude. What is he talking about? That's illegal. You can't do, man. Oh, God.
And then would be told weeks prior that that day could not be approved. Nothing went by seniority. So if you thought working there for 15 years meant I would have holidays off, you're sadly mistaken. It just meant I would be More expected to work on holidays because I knew what I was doing at the job. And
nigga, you what were you doing? There was no seniority. You could not move up. Was there for 15 years, and I was doing the same shit that I did when I started. Now I see why you so angry at Foodie Beauty. Now I get it now. Now I see why you do 3-4 videos a day and you look down at the comment section and they go, oh my God, Ryan Moody, you were so right. Oh my God, Ryan Moody, you're so amazing. Oh my God, Ryan Moody, come and get me right now and take me. That's what Just Reason said. So first time in his life, he gets attention from women. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling y'all. Yeah, because he doesn't get that satisfaction and that appreciation that he thinks that he deserves at work. So he goes online and he does a whole bashing of an overweight woman from Kuwait. You know what I mean? To get that satisfaction when he reads down the comment section and all these women are praising how great he was and how amazing his video is. And I love your voice, Ryan Moody. You're the greatest. But in reality, he's this. This is him.
more expected to work on holidays because I knew what I was doing at the job. And I should take some type of comfort in working those holidays knowing that they would likely not be a high volume day. I worked in multiple departments for that company. I did a lot of different things, wore a lot of different hats, as people like to say. And in the end, none of it mattered. No one looked at me leaving as if it mattered. Maybe some of...
Wait a minute. Just a second ago, you said that you was the only one that knew how to do the job. That's why they called up on you to work the holidays and they needed you. But then right now you saying that when I left, nobody gave a fuck. Which one is it, nigga? Wouldn't they be like, whoa, Ryan Moody, you leaving? Hold on. You know all your stuff. We can't let you go, bro. What can we do? What kind of money we can? No, he didn't say that. So you're not making no sense. On one hand, you said that you are most needed. And the only reason why you got to work holidays and all these other days is because you're the only one that know the shit. But then when you said you just left, they didn't give a fuck. That doesn't make any sense. You don't make no sense, bro. You talking out of your ass. That's what I'm getting from this.
A lot of different hats, as people like to say. And in the end, none of it mattered. No one looked at me leaving as if it mattered. Maybe some of the personal friends I'd built there cared, but no one else did. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you, the day that I left, I requested an exit interview, which was never granted. And I asked if the president...
You was working there for 15 years and they didn't give you an exit interview? That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. Even at McDonald's, they give you an exit. 15 years and they didn't get a nigga exit interview? He requested it and they denied it. That's crazy. Burger King giving you an exit. Nigga, at Burger King, they giving you a cake or something. The Fry Guy is leaving tomorrow, guys. Let's give it up to him. Matter of fact, we sent Jenny out to go get a cake for him. This nigga been working for 15 years. He walked out like, no confetti, no nothing, no announcement. They did that nigga dirty. Now I know why you so mad at Foodie Beauty every day. Now I get it. It's understandable now. The way you've been treated in your real life, you need to take this out on somebody. Right, Ryan? I get it. I see you now. I understand. Now I get it.
No one else did. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you, the day that I left, I requested an exit interview, which was never granted. And I asked if the president of the company could just speak to me for... This
nigga wanted to talk to the president of the company. Nigga, can you imagine that nigga on his jet? Hello? Yeah, one of our employees that's been working here for 15 years. Yeah, he's down at the very bottom. Yeah, he wants to speak to you. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Niggas flying first class. The nigga that rides the bus every day, yeah, him. He wants to speak to. He wanted to talk to the president. These niggas. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this up. I requested to speak to the president. Oh man. Excuse me. Is the president available? I'd like to speak to him. That's crazy. I gotta hear that again.
15. The day that I left, I requested an exit interview, which was never granted. And I asked if the president of the company could just speak to me for 15 minutes.
Wait a minute. You wanted 15 minutes of the president? He had an exact time. It's like, hey. Can the president take time out of his busy schedule to speak to me? I just need 15 minutes. These people can't be real. They can't be real. I need 15 minutes with the president. Yeah, I'll be right here in the lobby. Is he flying in or how's he getting in? This is crazy. Why are we doing this, man? Undercover Boss with you. It's an episode of Undercover Boss, right? It's crazy. Oh, man, this is wild. What are you talking about?
I requested an exit interview, which was never granted. And I asked if the president of the company could just speak to me for 15 minutes.
15.
You know, I'd given them 15 years. If we could convert 1 year of my life to a minute of his time.
That's why he came up with 15? I gave 15 minutes of my life. I deserve 15 minutes. I'm gonna kick this nigga out. This is why Girl World is so stupid. This is why this place is dumb. I gave you 15 years of my life. I deserve 15 minutes. Did this nigga just give that speech? He just gave that speech to his supervisor. Hey, I want to speak to the president. I given 15 years of my life, and I want 15 minutes. Who the fuck does this nigga think he is? Oh, man. You got paid, didn't you? Oh, my God. This is why this place is so fucked. Oh, man.
I felt like that company could just speak to me for... And I asked if the president of the company could just speak to me for 15 minutes. You know, I'd given them 15 years. If we could convert 1 year of my life to a minute of his time, I felt like that wasn't too much to ask.
Of course.
It never got responded to.
He said, fuck out of here with that bullshit. They probably didn't even push that shit up to the president. He probably didn't even know about it. Oh, man. That shit's hilarious. Not the NASCAR mechanic, right? Isn't Ryan Moody a famous NASCAR mechanic? But the president of some hunky-dory company didn't want to give him 15 minutes after he gave 15 years? One of our employees want to speak to you. Yeah, it's the guy that always shows up to work with the NASCAR outfit on. Yes. Yes. He thinks he's a driver. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. This is crazy. This is embarrassing, man. Go ahead.
15 years. If we could convert 1 year of my life to a minute of his time, I felt like that wasn't too much to ask.
That's so fucked up. Don't troll my man like that. Somebody hit him up and act like they the president. The president here. Somebody act like Barack Obama. Did you call for the president? Oh, man.
It never got responded to.
Right.
So meanwhile, I sat here trying to balance everything out. YouTube channels, podcast.
Okay.
Personal ventures.
Right.
Well, every day, literally 6 days a week, for the last 4 years, clocking into a job. That all it did was mentally wear me down. All it
Oh, so you was mentally wore down. Oh, got it.
did was make me feel like I was worthless.
That part. You heard that? I worked a dead-end job that was meaningless, and it made me feel like I was worthless. Y'all hear that? Everything I said about these people, they're facts. I said there's no sane human being that's normal. Works a normal job, 9 to 5, cool, chilling, family, good time, having fun, living life. Comes on here every single day and watches a video of Foodie Beauty eating a burger with some onion rings, and then sit there and find every little nick and cranny of something she said so they can criticize her for it. There's no normal people like that. Normal people don't give a fuck. Normal people don't care. Normal people don't take hours and hours out of their day to watch a full Foodie Beauty live and wait for her to say something. Not even wait for her to say something that's a highlight, but just whatever she says. Hits the space bar, stops, and then just speaks. No, it's because they're miserable, they work a dead-end job, and they need to take their pain out on somebody. And Foodie Beauty's an easy target until she hasn't become one of late. Because now she's clapping back. Told y'all. I told y'all. I try to tell y'all. Who does Gorlick think he is? Ashley, thank you for the $2. A hypocrite. He got so much to say about all these other people and Salah not working and all this other stuff. But look at you, sir. But go ahead.
I was spoke down to just about every single day.
He was spoke down to about every single day. He was spoke down to. Who does he speak down to on his channel? Foodie Beauty. I was spoke down to every single day. Treated like garbage. So I need to take this out on somebody. See what I told y'all? I told y'all about the bully at school that's being bullied at home, and he need to take that out on somebody, so he come to school and act the damn fool. This is what Girl World is. All these people get bullied in their real life, and they need to bully somebody online. I said that. I said it. Listen to what he just said. Talk down to every day. So what he do? He get online and do 2-3 videos about Foodie Beauty every day. He need to talk down to somebody because he got talked down too. These people ain't happy.
All week for the last 4 years, clocking into a job. That all it did was mentally wear me down. All it did was make me feel like I was worthless. I was spoke down to just about every single day. Meanwhile, I fully well knew that I didn't need that job, that I was more than confident and capable on my own. But I was continuing to do it for this fallacy in my mind that I needed a job, that I needed to clock in every single day, that I needed to put in an honest day's work to get what ultimately was a unhonest pay, but I digress.
Even the pay was bad. That's why you was on the bus, huh? My boy.
I want to talk to you that if you're at that same crossroads, and let me stress to you, I'm not telling you by any stretch, go ahead and quit your job. I'm telling you, if you get to a point in your life where you can confidently bet on yourself, you have to do it.
Oh, so you betting on yourself. That's what we hear. You betting on yourself to ride out on this Foodie Beauty train. I'm betting on myself to keep picking on Foodie. He probably saw the prospects of Foodie Beauty probably living another 10 to 15 years, and he's like, I can do that. That's crazy.
You have to.
Betting on
Don't
yourself.
ever look back at your job and question, did this prevent me from making more of myself? Because you're going to regret it every single time.
So making foodie beauty content is more of yourself? This is making more of yourself. This is what, don't ever look back. Because you can make more and say that you can make more of yourself because I'm making more of myself now.
And I speak 100% from experience because I can confidently tell you, I look back at the last 2 years and I say, you know what? I probably hindered myself, my business. By staying there. And that's never something you want to look at.
No.
Because you're not going to view it fondly.
No, you're not.
Now, I can confidently say now that I've made the right decision.
Okay.
And I've been rewarded.
Oh.
I've been given more time with my family. I've been given more income, less stress.
Shout outs to all them zombies in GORLICBREAD's chat. Shout outs to all you morons that been watching GORLICBREAD. Shout outs to y'all. Giving them more money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All those comments. Thank you very much.
My family. I've been given more income, less stress.
Yes, sir.
The ability to enjoy my life every single day. One of the fears that I had is, you know, if I didn't have any responsibilities other than myself, you know, how would my life become? You know, things would spiral out of control. Would I stay up till 3 a.m. and sleep till 1 p.m? Would I watch horror movies all day?
That was close to happening. That was close to happening, Ryan Moody. You already know that was close to happening to you. Because remember what happened with Just Breezing. He was this close to being a bonus dad. He would have had to stay at that dead-end job. See what would have happened if he would have moved to that Airbnb? See what would have happened? Huh? See what would have happened? Look, he avoided that. Now all he has to do is take care of himself, ride the bus, and, you know, live with moms. That's it. I mean, that's the life you want to live when you're 40-something. This man's older than me. Look at this. This is pathetic. This is honestly pathetic. It's sad.
If I didn't have any responsibilities other than myself, you know, how would my life become? You know, things would spiral out of control. Would I stay up till 3 a.m. and sleep till 1 p.m? Would I watch horror movies all day? I can tell you that my life is more structured without a job than you could imagine.
What? My life, being unemployed, is more structured. This is so embarrassing. It's more structured. That's right. Without having a job. That's right. I'll build my own cardboard box. What is this? What's going on?
1 p.m, would I watch horror movies all day? I can tell you that my life is more structured without a job than you could imagine. I go to sleep around the same time. I wake up around the same time. I don't set an alarm because I don't technically need to be up, but my body knows what it needs to do.
So you're waking up at the same time and not going to work? You know what? You know, I'm still sleeping at the same time and I'm waking up at the same time. But you're not waking up and doing anything. Yes, but my body knows what to do. It knows to go back to sleep. Because I ain't working. Oh, man.
My health has incredibly changed. Beyond words. My happiness has increased tenfold.
Oh, he's happier.
I never have to stress about wanting to go to a family function, wanting to go to a sporting event, and think to myself in the back of my head, what happens if I don't get off? What if I put in and they don't accept it? It's not a month and a half away.
And that's why you made so much fun about Amber Lynn going to that damn concert. Makes sense now. You made fun of Amber Lynn going to them goddamn concerts because you're not able to do it. You shitted on her for having a good time at that concert. And I was like, why is he so mad that she's enjoying herself? She's happy. She's smiling. She's having a great time at a concert. It's because you couldn't go to a concert because you could never take a day off. And you just admitted that right now. Well, I've always wanted to go to sporting events, but I never could because Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's next week. Go to a sporting event and think to myself in the back of my head, what happens if I don't get off? What if I put in and I don't accept it? It's not a month and a half away. It's next week. You can't put a price tag on that. You can't. And I will say that there was many people along the way that told me that I should have done this long ago. And unfortunately, you know, when you think about Uche, he's not here anymore.
Who the fuck told you to quit your job long ago? Was it your daddy when he said, son, let me tell you something. You know, you're going to this dead-end job every day. You need to be more like Zachary Michaels. You know, because his dad is a big fan of Zachary Michaels and he watches Zachary Michaels streams. I need you to be more like Zachary Michaels, son. You know, get some blonde tips, huh? Get your little puppy, right? And, you know, you can do some Amber, you can react to Amber Lynn. How about that? I need you to be more like that. Quit that dead-end job, son. Zachary Michaels is the way to go. I just watched him last night. It was an amazing stream. Did you see him? That's how they talk at the breakfast table. Did you see Zachary Michaels last night, son? It was great. You know, dad not having football conversations, none of that. No sports, none of that at the dinner table. Hey, son, did you watch Zachary Michaels last night? It was amazing. Wow, that guy can react, I'm telling you right now. Now, you need to be more like that, son. Quit that damn job.
But I did a disservice to some of those people by telling them no, by telling them I knew best. I was going to stay there. And again, I just want to encourage you. You know, if you're in a position where you're looking at the pendulum and half of what you're making is you and the other half is from your job, and you're thinking to yourself, you know, I think I could probably make a go of this on my own.
Oh.
Don't make the same mistake I did.
Oh.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Don't doubt.
Go for it. So you want audiences and people to bank their lives on being reactors? You want them to quit and go straight in to doing YouTube content every single day. Bro, that's a dangerous game of roulette right there. Like, you don't know when you're going to hit, what's going to be good. You don't know. You got to rely so much on Amber Lynn and Foodie Beauty to put out content all the time in order for you to put out content. That makes no fucking sense, bro. This is a hobby. This is fun. You come on here and have a good time. You don't come on here thinking about, oh man, I need to make this much money this month. That gets you in the trap game. And when you get in the trap game, that's when your content falls apart. That's when you become a trash reaction channel. Like FFG. She has to spew hate every single day. She has to put up BBJ calendars. She got to steal a cat. She got to get breezer spray. She got to do all the things that she got to do in order not to get evicted for the 9th time. That's a dangerous game to play. And she's one of many. I mean, you can count as people in girl world who makes a good enough money to actually live on one hand. Everybody else, it's a stupid game of Russian roulette, to be honest with you, but go ahead.
Doubt yourself. Bet on yourself. Bank on yourself. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself.
This is for fun.
All of those things that people are telling you around you, all of those voices in your ear, you need to trust them more than you trust yourself. Because in some way, you're going to be blinded by your inability to not think that it's going to fail. And just one final thing here.
Go ahead.
One of my biggest fears, believe it or not, one of my biggest fears was insurance. And I thought to myself, my goodness, what am I going to do? How am I going to be? How could I afford this? I'll tell you a very ironic story is we had an insurance provider at our job. And obviously, those were dissolved when I left.
You quit your job that had the insurance that it has, which means you basically only have to pay like copay, which is not that much, but surgeries. This is the same guy that had said that he almost died because of he had what, cancer, right? And he almost passed away and he had to heal himself. And you're going to quit a job with insurance to be on your own, to pay for how about if something happens to you again and you got to pay out of pocket? That doesn't make any sense. But go ahead.
I would say within 3 weeks of me leaving, I had one of those providers calling. And I honestly didn't even believe it was them. I thought it was a scam call. But regardless, they said, listen, you used to have a program with us through your employer. Looks like you're no longer employed there. We're going to offer you the same program at the same exact price. And I thought to myself, well, right there is vindication. One of my biggest fears was not being able to afford this. And somehow a company with thousands, tens of thousands of employees could not barter a better deal with an insurance company than they were willing to provide me individually.
Is he dumb or is he stupid? The money that you was paying the insurance was coming out of your check that you was getting paid from. So now that you don't got a check coming in, you're going to have to pay that insurance on your own. It doesn't even matter if the cost is lower. And of course, they're going to bargain for a higher price when it comes to a business over an individual. Of course they are. When it comes to an individual, they'll go, okay, we can lower the price. But when it's 10,000 people in a company and it's insurance, it's a higher risk for them to lose money. So of course they're going to jack up the price when it comes to businesses, moron. When it comes to an individual, they can check out the individual, see where the history is. Okay, that's it. Boom. All right. I'll give you a lower price. Of course that's the case. And you're paying out of pocket. Straight up. No tax, no nothing that's coming out of a company's paying half and all that. You paying straight up. What are you talking about? He's like, oh man, it's God's blessing. I'm God's plan. He probably heard that song playing in his head when he did all of this. When the insurance company called him, he was like, God's plan, God's plan. Oh man, what are you talking about, dude?
Better deal with an insurance company with thousands, tens of thousands of employees could not barter a better deal with an insurance company than they were willing to provide me individually. And again, just kind of further set in stone that I was making the right decision.
Somebody said, you are so wrong. Am I so wrong on my take on insurance companies? Oh, groups is cheaper? Not all groups. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not all groups. I know, I understand. Not all groups is cheaper. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'll tell you that right now. I know, there's some individuals that I know that got the same insurance that are paying less, way less. And again, like I said, with companies, it comes out of the checks. And companies, most of the companies do the bargaining when it comes to insurance companies that they want to use. So some of them that they want to use, you get like 3 or 4 options of providers you want to use or whatever. You get options. Some companies give you options, some of them don't. It's a lot of different ways to play it, okay? But to say that, oh, you're wrong, yo mama, no. Some companies do get the cheaper insurance and don't have to pay as much. But then there's other big companies that fucking you got to pay a shit ton. And then when you got a friend on the outside that got the same insurance that's paying out of pocket, that's paying less. You know, it happens. I mean, this insurance thing is crazy, and especially in the U.S. It's wild.
As far as life insurance, well, I've got independent.
Yeah, medical. Yes, exactly. Insurance in the U.S. is so broken. They've been trying to fix it forever with Obamacare, with universal health care. They've been trying to fix this thing forever. It's so fucked. It's so fucked. We'd be here for hours talking about it.
I was willing to provide me individually. And again, just kind of further set in stone that I was making the right decision. As far as life insurance, well, I've got independent wealth that I can use if something were to happen to liquidate assets. So that was already taken care of. But health insurance, believe it or not, independently, I was able to find better coverage at a lesser rate that allowed me to return to doctors that I'd used for years and not have to worry about any in-network, out-of-network mumbo-jumbo. But, I also have the time now to go to those doctors if I needed to. So hopefully some of you can listen to this and take heed. Hopefully if some of you are getting close to that point, you can use this to motivate you to go forward. As I said, if you take anything away from this, anything at all, just understand, as I said, it's very important you understand that success truly is on the other side of fear. Appreciate you guys watching it. Love to know your thoughts on it. Be back in the week.
In the wake. Hold on, I gotta hear that again.
Love to know your thoughts on it. Be back in the week.
And y'all trying to tell me that this man's not 4'9"? Y'all trying to tell me? That's come on, y'all. But again, like I said, so I wanted to break that news to you guys because you guys wasn't informed. But yeah, so now he's doing full time foodie beauty content now. So now you're about to see the videos go crazy. So when you see and when you look up and you see GORLICBREAD 4, 5, 6 videos in one day, now you know why. Now you know why. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to talk to the president. He wanted to talk to the president. The president was like, hell no. Hell no. To the no. Who's GORLICBREAD? Who's that? GORLICBREAD like to speak to you, sir. But anyway. Here we got Yaba reacting again. This was today, about 5 hours ago. Foodie Beauty was eating a burger with onion rings. And again, Yaba's saying that, well, the reason why Foodie Beauty is being hated and they reacting the way to Foodie Beauty that they are, like I played yesterday, is because, again, Foodie Beauty is pushing out hateful, she's putting out hateful content. Now, this was a 15-minute video of her eating a burger with onion rings and not really saying nothing, but Yaba still felt that she was compelled to react to it. She made what did she make? A 15-minute video, an hour, 2 hours. She turned the 15-minute video of her eating a burger and onion rings into 2 hours. Oh my God. But she wants to say it's Foodie Beauty's fault, the reason why all these haters are around. But go ahead, go roll it.
What Panda Pondu say? Hot wasabi? I definitely want to hear you discuss Amber. I find her more interesting and less deplorable than Foodie. Foodie is so vile. She's hard to watch these days. I can agree with that, Shell, for sure.
Okay, then do it. Mm-hmm. They want to watch. They want to. These people want to pivot to Amber so bad. Why don't they do it? They know it's a lot of competition over there. That's why. They know they couldn't compete with Jordy, the Zachary Michaels, and all the other reactors to Amber Lynn's content. They can't do that shit. And they can't push that whole trying to get into Amber Lynn's life. Like, they look like Narc Alert.
Email a birthday card.
I feel like I'm like in this perpetual loop of...
Dad, if you're watching, Sue Slimer. Were you serious, cutie? Hey, Chantel, you're here watching, right? Hello, Chantel. How are you? We love you so much. Okay, can you just, could you pivot over to your community tab post and answer this one question? It's not even a bad one, okay?
Okay.
Do you really feel like that your dad was watching your channel or watching Frenchie's channel that day? You said, Dad, if you're watching, Sue Slimer, or were you trolling? I'm just curious. Like, we would love, as a community, as a group, we would love to know the answer to that. Has anybody got that on a t-shirt yet? Has Frenchie got that in her merch store? Because if not, she should. You are definitely missing out, Frenchie, if you do not have, in quotations, Dad Sue Slimer on a t-shirt, on a coffee cup, on a pin. Girl, put that shit on a bumper sticker. We will all buy one, okay? I promise. Put that shit in your merch store.
I love listening to Yaba suck up to FFG. It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing.
I'm having to
so embarrassing to listen to.
I've already shared a lot of my health issues.
Watching her eat a Whopper and onion rings and do it 2 hours on this
honey,
is crazy.
Sweetheart. Cutie.
Talk to us.
We don't think that you're neglecting your health. We know.
This is coming from another fat person. You don't even want to come on camera to show you're fat, Yaba. You talk about neglecting your health? That's crazy.
Okay, we have actual evidence.
You got evidence?
On your YouTube channel.
Right.
Where you promote your binge eating disorder and you glorify your eating disorder. We don't think. We know. All right?
Now, I'm confused because if Foodie Beauty glorifies her eating disorder and you guys, Yaba, say that, well, if it wasn't for our reaction channels, you wouldn't be seen. So if she's glorifying her eating, aren't you also glorifying it by allowing her to get the view? I'm confused. Make it make sense. If you're making this woman who she is, and thanks to all the reaction channels, like you shouted out yesterday, thanks to me, thanks to FFG, thanks to Just Brazen, thanks to Garlic Bread, thanks to all these reaction channels, you're still able to get the money and the views. So basically, you're the one that's advertising this, right? Get the fuck out of here. These people are stupid as hell.
Eating disorder. We don't think. We know. All right? Oh, a new community tab post? Oh, you are a busy little bee, aren't you? You are a busy little Canadian beaver. Is she serious? Hold on. Oh, cutie, 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 cutie. Oh, gosh. It's too late for that. Ma'am.
What? What's
Fallen
funny?
Angel, thank you for the support.
I just want to say that I recently changed my mind and I've deleted the community tab post because I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. And I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And now I've opened up the door for all of this reporting OS and how he was in my email and he told me to do these things.
What the fuck is this?
And he told me he was in all the reaction channels. I just like to take this time to say I'm really sorry. And I did not mean it. It's Sniffer's fault. He was in my email.
Gigi again?
And he told me to do these things. I never meant to do them. And I'm just...
Why does Gigi get blamed for everything? It was Gigi's fault. Gigi, it was your fault. Okay? I don't know what it is. I don't even think you covered Foodie Beauty in forever, but it's still your fault. It's your fault. Yaba's gonna blame you.
From now on,
it's your fault.
Ignore those emails from Sniffer, and I'm no longer gonna watch Yo Mama's channel. And positive vibes only. Okay, I'm so sorry, Frenchie.
What is this?
Yeah, but all the other reactors, I told I was gonna.
Wow. Finished watching your video. Hope that's okay, cuties. All right, we finished watching your video when you just got out of bed and you're wearing your Grandpa Joe gown. I love your Grandpa Joe gown. Do you know I have a Grandpa Joe gown too?
Yaba got that same outfit. She probably wearing it right now. That's how embarrassing this is. Hey, how you doing? You rolled out of your bed. You got your grandpa gown outfit on. I'm wearing the same one. I'm not obsessed. I'm not a lunatic. I'm not crazy.
I have a Grandpa Joe gown. Sam has a Grandpa Joe gown. Yeah, you're a
That's crazy. That's just weird that you even admit that shit. I couldn't even take somebody like this serious. I couldn't even watch somebody this obsessed with another person that they claim to hate and they claim that is the most despicable person on this planet. But yet you want to dress like them? You put your girlfriend in pajamas like her and you got a neon light. When you turn off the lights, it goes on of her in your bedroom. You don't find that never mind. never mind.
Trendsetter. Love you so much.
I actually did a weigh-in today. I don't really want to do weigh-ins on screen or talk about them because to me, like,
you know, weigh-ins are just negative, right? Yeah. They're just, weigh-ins are just too negative, all right? And honestly, who has time for that kind of negativity? When you're trying to eat a double chicken royal and your husband says, no.
Damn, you knew exactly what kind of burger she had, huh? I thought it was a Whopper. Yaba's so precise because she eats just like this. That's what's crazy about it. You had the double royale, with cheese. Who you, Samuel L. Jackson? Is this a double royale with cheese? Can I have a bite? You know what? I now I'm seeing Pulp Fiction in my head. I can honestly picture FFG and Yaba going up to that goddamn apartment room together in those suits, right? And Yaba playing Samuel L. Jackson while Foodie Beauty's sitting there. Excuse me, can I have a sip of your drink? Is that a double royale with cheese? Oh man, that'd be so cool.
You must have the plant-based, whatever that is, Whopper right there in front of you. We don't have time for the negativity of a weigh-in.
At the beginning, like,
that would be a crazy video if Olap made that with Samuel L. Jackson, played by Yaba, and whatchamacallit, played by FFG, and they come up into that room and they doing all those speeches and shit, and they take a bite of Foodie Beauty's burger before they blast her on that couch. Oh man, I can see that.
the scale is not.
No take backsies. That's right, Em. We have let you. I can't tell you how long. Em, thank you for the super chat. I mean, honestly, she has always had tendencies to threaten reaction channels and say she's going to do this and she's going to report that. She normally goes on for like a short amount of time and then she shuts up. Yeah. But now that she has an entire community blowing steam up under her gunt, she's went on longer than she normally does. And now she's involved the FBI and court cases, and she's being just extra vile with it. You can't walk that shit back.
Oh.
You can't.
Oh.
You're already walking the plank, and we're kicking you towards the
Streamlabs. What are you kicking her towards?
Olivia in London donated £1.99 through Super
This is
Chat.
a refreshing beverage.
That is a REFRESSHING beverage rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes. That was a great movie. Man, that's my favorite movie. I can't even lie. I gotta rewatch that shit. But I gotta say this though. And I said this yesterday. I said, Yaba, stop pushing your fucking luck. Okay? Stop pushing your luck. It's like you make this money on YouTube and this is your primary, right? This is your money. You make side money's crazy. Why do you want Foodie Beauty to strike your channel? She could strike your fucking channel. She can knock your channel off this planet. But she chooses not to. Which for me, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But dude, she can literally knock you off at any time. I don't understand why these people are trying to pump their chest like, come on, do it then. Don't talk about it, do it. Oh, you know what? You're not going to do it? Well, I'm going to do it to you. How about that? I'm coming after every video. She played it in the beginning. All your deleted videos, I'm sending it to YouTube. She did all of that, threatening to take down Foodie. When her TOS is crazy. Her breaking that's like me committing a crime, right? Me robbing a bank and then telling on somebody else that robbed the bank. Like, you trying to get us both pinched? Like, that's stupid. You should have read that community tab and said, yeah, Foodie Beauty, back down. Okay, I'm off of that. Because we already know, and I already knew this when I came in here. I said, Foodie Beauty will knock off the little channels, but she's not going to knock off FFG or she's not going to knock off Yaba. And the reason for that is because they do get views. And Foodie gets some kind of, erection or something or watching these clowns. I mean, I know I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all don't want me to stand up right now. But I'm just saying, that's why she keeps them alive. Because we all know that how fast Natter acted on knocking me off. I was shocked. And knocking Gary Unfiltered and all those other big reaction channels that reacted to Natter, that man, in 2 seconds, it was like boom, boom, boom. YouTube was down my throat. Pause. No Diddy. But they were. And it was because of bullying. And it was because I dedicated a video to him and had him in the thumbnail. And they came after me like that. And to sit here and think that Foodie can't do that is crazy. Because she can. But she choose not to because, again, like I said, she gets something off of watching these people. And I ain't knocking that, whatever. But it's true. Because let me tell you, she got rid of Hussy so goddamn fast. It was, Hussy said, bitch, one time, gone, like that, gone with the wind. And remember how fast Just Breezing got demonetized by Amber Lynn? When I played Amber Lynn, and Amber Lynn was in the chat, and she saw Just Breezing going after her, the very next day, Just Breezing was demonetized. Not 2 days, 2 weeks later, the next fucking day, she came on yelling and screaming. So, like I said, this shit is easy. I don't know why you want to poke the bear. Just take it as she doesn't want to get rid of us. That's it. Okay, she's gonna threaten, she's gonna talk about it, but she never gonna do it. Take it like that. But you to go, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, it's me. I'm big and bad and bougie. Like FFG did. FFG talking about she got a fucking YouTube manager. I got a YouTube manager. It ain't shit you could do to me. That's a lie, because then why you take down 35 videos with Natter in it? Because he struck your ass, didn't he? He struck you twice. And you felt that. And you said, I'm going to take off all Natter videos. And I ain't going to lie, he did the same thing to me. I had to take down all the videos I made of that clown. I'm not sitting here like, oh, he can't get me. I'm a do another video of him cooking grits or something. Can't do that. YouTube came down like, nah, you bullying, sir. You don't fuck with that. All right. Well, I ain't talking about the nigga no more. Cool. That's it.
I don't know. You're about to be one with the sea. Thanks to us. And you're welcome.
Okay, so like what I'm trying to do is repair my relationship with food. Or my issues with food, whatever sounds better to you.
But the part I don't understand though, I don't understand this about Foodie Beauty. I don't give a fuck. The moment you talk about my mama or my daddy being a pedo, you gotta go. I don't care how much joy you bring me when I watch you rage at me, but when you start calling my daddy a pedo, you went way too far. You went out of bounds. And that's the problem with Yaba and FFG. They keep going out of bounds. You guys can't stay in the lines. Y'all going way too fucking far. You know what I'm saying? But who cares?
And I think ultimately,
and then Yaba got her mother's emoji, her mother's face as an emoji, and people are putting her face in her chat with shit next to it. Like, come on, shit like that.
Once that happens, the weight loss will happen more. So I weighed myself, and I'm 1K.
No, Natter was banned, and then he came back. They reissued his channel back. You know, when they give you like when you get banned, and then you got to do like a 2-minute video, and on why you shouldn't be banned, and then they take like about a month to decide if they're gonna bring you back or not. Well, they decided to bring him back. I can only imagine what that video was like of him trying to reinstate his channel. That 2 minutes he sent. Yeah. Hi, YouTube. I'm cooking. Do you like my food?
I mean, I wouldn't say that she's found out. She's definitely, getting a little nervous about finding out. That's for sure, Sarah. Thank you for being a member for 15 months.
kg heavier than the last time.
Let me repeat myself, okay? Okay, yes, you've gained weight. Nobody, and let me repeat this, nobody is shocked at the fact that you've gained weight.
What the fuck is that?
And just to repeat myself, that I've been the thing that I've been saying for the last couple of days, cutie.
See?
And this is directed at the other people who are blowing steam up your ass and telling you and giving you timestamps and sending you clips and everything that's, again, only going to hurt you. We all are prepared.
Oh,
Frenchie's prepared.
Oh, Frenchie prepared.
I'm prepared.
Oh.
Other clip channels are prepared.
Okay.
Whenever you feel like that you're going to get a little, you know, a little crazy or whatever, we've got backup plans, cutie. I mean, just as far as YouTube is concerned, I stand behind that you are the only one throughout this entire community that solely depends on YouTube and YouTube ad revenue. I think
we just saw GORLICBREAD just a sec. But go ahead.
you are the
You want to speak to his president? I mean, if 15 years and 15 minutes. I don't know.
only one around here that does. What I'm talking about is if something happens to any of our channels, don't you think that we have a plan in place? I know I do. And I can say I know for 100% Frenchie does. Okay, I really can't speak for other people, but I'm sure they do too.
Plan in place.
So what do you think that you're going to do? What do you think that these other people think that they're going to do? What?
So you plan on, after getting your fucking YouTube booted off, to go to Rumble? Oh my God, Yaba, I would love to see you fail on another platform. Please don't. You're playing stupid games. You're going to go to Twitch to do what? That's a gaming site. You're going to go to Rumble? Money there is, nah. Where are you going to go? You got a plan in place? Oh my gosh. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Go ahead.
What? So you get a channel terminated as if I won't be back tomorrow and all these same people that you see here in this chat today supporting me won't be there?
So you're going to go to a ban evading YouTube channel? Ooh. I don't think you want to do that, because then she'll strike you again. How many YouTube channels you going to create? I mean, you got to just look around you. I mean, look what happened to MFW. Look what happened to Hussey. Look at these people that got their channels banned, and then they took them years to struggle to come back. And even with their comeback, they're on rocky terms, because at any time they could get knocked down for ban evading. You want to be one of those people? I don't know, man. So that's a hard life, but go ahead.
They know how to find me. They know to go to Twitter. They know I have an email. They know I have a Discord. The word will spread. They will find our new location, and they will be there. You're wasting your time and your...
I fucking guarantee it, Yaba. I'm going to guarantee this 100%. You think that these people they're zombies and they're stupid and they're the dumbest people on earth, but they not loyal. I tell you this right now, your chat is not following you nowhere. You probably get half of what you get now. You go anywhere else. And then after that, they're going to be dropping off like flies. The majority of people that watch you are old, right? They're not tech savvy. They don't know what Kick is. They barely know what Twitch is. And you think they're going to roll over there to Rumble, watch all those weird ass ads? I don't think so, Yaba. You got it good. Why fuck up a good thing? Because because your pride is in the way. You want to be prideful. You want to stand up there and pump your chest like you're big and bad and you're bougie. Until you get knocked down and then you find out, whoa, I'm not who I think I am. But go ahead, though. Keep playing them games. I don't know why you want to keep on poking the bear.
Spinning your wheels. But again, keep going. All of you. Waste your time. Spin your wheels. I don't care. I'm going to continue to do what I do. Get on here and talk my shit every morning at 9 o'clock in the morning until usually 11, maybe a little bit before, maybe a little bit after. And I'm going to go and leave and live my life. Unlike you all who sit around just engulfed in this shit. Like it has taken.
Did she just say we're the ones engulfed in this shit? Ma'am, you're literally wearing her clothes. I got me a Papa Joe outfit. Just like you're wearing right now. I got that. Matter of fact, not only do I got that, I got an outfit for Sam. But we're engulfed in this though. Did she hear herself? We're the ones that obsessed with this shit. You're wearing her outfit in your home. Literally putting pajamas on your girlfriend, that Foodie Beauty, and LED lights and shit. And we're the ones that we're engulfed. You do it. You just said you do it every morning at 9 o'clock. This is crazy. This person's insane. I swear she is. Yes, exactly. Thank you for the $2, Akate. Yaba and Foodie is sending her kids to college. Yes. Yaba said Foodie is sending her kids to college. Yes, she did say that. She said that Foodie Beauty reactions, all the money that she's making, she's putting her child in college. Now, your kid's obviously not there yet. So what's going to happen if you get banned? Well, I was sending y'all to college, but 2 years ago, I got cut off. She's gonna have to trade up. They're gonna go from a 4-year college, you know what I'm saying, to a community college. Gonna go to a community college real quick. Man. So yeah, I mean, you need this bread. I don't understand why they poking the bear. I don't get this. I don't understand this. She just wants to sound all bad in front of her audience, but it's dumb.
Taken over.
It's dumb.
So much of your time out of your life. You want to talk about obsession, baby. You want to talk about obsession. My day is planned. As soon as I hit this end on this live stream, I'm going to be busy until after dinner sometime tonight. And
wait, why are you trying to say after I turn this off, I'm not thinking about you, Foodie Beauty, but I'm just wearing your outfit, but I'm not thinking about you, Foodie Beauty. I'm thinking about my girl is making the next merch, but of you and all this other stuff. But I'm not thinking about you, Foodie. This is crazy. This is weird. I'm not thinking about you. You think about this woman every day. What are you talking about?
I'm going to say 99.9% of those people who stay around here saying that they're reporting us in our community cannot relate, cannot say the same. They will be in chat after chat after chat after comment section, saying the same damn thing to the same damn people. You want to talk about losers?
Oh.
Before I forget, I wanted to make y'all a nice candy and cookie box for Christmas.
Speaking about losers. Wait, first of all, I just got to give a giveaway to my chat and the people, everybody, all these zombies that watch me do Foodie Beauty content, but losers. Oh, also, I like to thank that person in the chat that sent me the Foodie Beauty outfit. Me and my girlfriend, we're both wearing it at the same time. But those losers, you watched a 15-minute video of this woman eating. Let me show it up here. 15-minute video of her eating a burger and onion rings, and you spent 2 hours talking about it. Ma'am, who is the obsessed one here, huh? You hit the space bar on every single word, every bite, every crunch, everything. But you want to sit here and call us losers? You're the biggest loser on this platform. You're a moron. I don't know what she's talking about. What is she saying? You trying to use my lines when I said that after I'm done with this, I get away from, I just, turn off the stream and I go and I get away from this and I have my life and everything like that. Because that's what I do. I don't sit here and try to, dress like somebody or whatever. I mean, I can't lie. I did get the FFG steel toes. Those were amazing though. I actually used those though. Those are actually kind of cool. Those FFG steel toes. I can't lie to you. Yeah. I am engulfed in this shit. Fuck it. Huh? I ain't ashamed of that. I love it, huh? If I can buy 15 chins, I would. If I can buy Sam's pajamas, I would. And put it on my girl. I'm engulfed in this shit. How did we get here? But anyway, yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to put on those steel toes and kick the shit out of a fucking Tesla. I'm going to kick a Cybertruck, watch. Because I'm pretty sure that's what she kicked to get that black toe. Because there's no way with those hard steel toe Adidas, she kicked the normal car and got her feet damaged. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna kick a fucking Cybertruck. Kick the fuck out of a Hummer. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Get my black toe on. God damn it. Hey, No Name. Thank you very much. 10 gifted. Wow. 10 gifted. Thank you very much, No Name. How you been? How you been doing? God. No Name right there. Thank you very much. Thank you, No Name. And we will, thanks to Pets, shout outs to Pets, and I'm working on it right now. We will have a end of year reward ceremony. We will have that going on. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys have any rewards you think that we should put in the ceremony for the best, best reactor without a camera, you know what I mean? Who the 4 nominees are. And then we're going to do that 4 nominees and then 4 nominees for best reaction channel that's streaming on a ban-evading channel. Best reactor on a ban-evading channel goes to, oh man. So yeah, we're gonna get that thing started. We're gonna get the end of the year rewards. So we'll get that thing popping. Thank you very much, No Name. I appreciate it. Shout out to No Name. Thank you for the 10 gifted. And we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for being here today. We'll be back on Friday. Or if something breaks on Thursday, we'll be back on Thursday. But let's go. Thank you, No Name, for the 10 gifted.
I'm starting to think you are a gay man, and all those pussy penises that you put is because you shove it up your big fucking piggy mouth and your big fucking asshole. That's what you fucking do. Why else would anybody be so infatuated with dildos unless you're a gay man?
You can start back because I got mine.
Say what?
You can start back.
No. I don't appreciate that.
Whatever, Huzzy.
Back off, Russ. He's mine. He's mine.
I'm dirty cash. The one that you asked for. I wonder why the rich and the poor. One or more.
Left the cake out for David. I'm sure somebody would have paid you $10 because you look like you got some blowjob lips.
Oh, hells no.
On YouTube. Yeah, I'm fat, and you're a fucking doctor, and your friend AK.
You're a piece of shit.
Chomo, whatever.
5'4", like 400 pounds. Talking about you were like, yeah, you should have seen her. She was like,
shut up. I'm very happy, bitch. And I'm going out tomorrow night, and you can watch me tomorrow pre-party show, and I'll show you how happy I am. What exactly was you doing? Was it a little bit of this? Was it? What exactly was you doing? Or was you doing this? What got you arrested? A Gucci. I'm gonna get me a Gucci, and I'm gonna get me a Louis, and I'm gonna get my Botox, and I'm gonna look like a bad bitch. Oh shit. Okay. Hello, Fifi. Take me and abuse me. If you rub their gooch, they fall asleep. I ain't rubbing nobody's gooch. Nah. Ha. No. So you lost 33 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So did your penis grow? Do you like it? Ooh, I'm out of breath, honey. The boots with the bird. Send it to Donald Trump. Okay. There's a lot more where that came from. About what, bitch? Shut the fuck up. Talk about what? You're trash. Put the camera on and let's see what you fucking look like, you fucking bitch.
Money, God, I miss Gianni. Kenneth Cole, Michael Kors,
You fat fucker, you another cow too, honey. All of y'all's why don't turn on your cameras. Moo, moo. She can trash everybody, but when they trash her, oh, it's not a good look. Okay. Scott. Stop fucking the woof woof. You're fucking bitch. So